Good morning. It is 1 a.m. If you're wondering, this is take 3. I don't know what's going on with my camera all of a sudden. And it's day 48. So, like last night, I had already started braiding and I pretty much got this side done. Well, redone. So I thought I'd let you guys see what it looks like when I do it. After wearing these braids for so long, once again, it's day 48. If you moisturize and you continuously oil your braids, you're going to have a buildup of product on your hair. So, what I use to remove it, instead of just going in and combing it out because it's very painful, remember I'm tender-headed, this is Salon Pro Weave Bond Remover. You can pretty much get it at any hair store. Track removal glue, for those who don't like to use the pretty big words. If you're ghetto and you feel like being ghetto, just go ahead and say track removal glue. I say it, I ain't ashamed to admit it. I'm pretty sure everybody else has said it once or twice in their life. Honestly, it's nothing special. It's pretty much a moisturizer. I mean, you can rub it between your fingers, it smells lovely, and this is what's sitting right here. I've already taken this little row down and I pre-moisturized it with this. Since I've just finished this braid right here, I had to let that sit and I have it pinned into my hair. Here's my big old bundle of yarn, which I've already pre-cut. And for starters, I'm using the 3-strand method. 1, 2, 3. 3. Separate one from the 3 strands and hook it around like so. So you've got 2 strands in one hand and another by itself. I prefer to meet the ends so I won't end up running out of braid. Chances are I will. As you see, they're uneven. And my camera is skipping, but that's okay. I'm gonna try and get through this as quick as possible. I might not do the whole braid, since I'm pretty sure there are a ton of other videos out there on how to do it, but I'm almost for certain that somebody's very curious about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna take this down and untwist it, and then just kindly go ahead and part a section. As you see, I've got some marvelous hair growth. Look at the new growth. And if you're wondering, yes, my hair is red. Naturally. So, since these braids are going to be pretty much average sized, I part it a little bit at a time, because the thicker the part, the thicker the braid, regardless of how many strands of yarn you have. Remember that. Go in and part. And you see I've got a part. And I'm going to twist it back up so I can get this braid started. And secure it. I prefer a hairpin over a bobby pin because these hurt. Well, these don't hurt. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a regular hairpin. I don't know how everyone else does it, but I take a little gel, since those ends are freshly grown, and I just run it through a little bit. Get it all good and moisturized. Any gel will do, but I'm pretty sure the majority of you have a preference for hair gel. And if you're gonna use hair gel, indeed, do not use black hair gel. That is the super hard firming gel, and I have the pink gel. This is what kind? Maxi. I got it at like a gas station. I mean, I'm normally getting the olive oil or the argan oil gel, but that was kind of far, and this was like last minute because I was going to do my sister's braids. So I just grabbed some pink gel. Anyway, on to start the braid. This 2 strands, just one, pinch. See how it's pinched? Twist the hair a little bit. And latch up on it. After you've latched on, twist the 2 strands together and take the piece that is out, which would be this piece, and put it with the hair. Thus forth starting your underhand braid. And you just braid it like so. I'm not the fastest of braiders, but I tend to get the job done. And see, you have a braid. When braiding, you want to think about the tension on your edges and your roots, because if you braid too tight, it will pull hair, and that does hurt, I promise you. From one tender-headed person to another one, it hurts a lot. And you see I have another braid just going on under. Excuse me, my allergies are starting to act up. Winter is coming around, and no, this isn't a cold. If this was a cold, I guarantee you, you know. And a reminder, if you're gonna start doing yarn braids, only use acrylic yarn. Any other yarn will lock the hair. And now that I've gotten down to the end of my real hair, as you see, take a little bit of gel, and I'm gonna twist it on the end, and the piece that I was braiding with, I'm just gonna continue braiding. But I'm gonna pay close attention in my little compact that I have right here. I'm gonna pay close attention to that hair. And come time for me to loop it in, I'm just gonna twist it and braid. Twist, braid. Twist, braid. So that way it'll stay locked to the yarn and the hair won't be visible once you've passed it up. I have a little bit visible, but that's okay. Nobody's gonna see this braid, and only I will really notice it. And that's pretty much it. I mean, moisturize, condition, grease for those who have really dry hair. I have really dry hair, but I love my hair to death, so that's okay. I love it. It is not a hassle. And like I said, I'm not the fastest of braiders, so it will take me a second. You know, I've actually been working on this since like 12 o'clock. An hour, believe it or not. And I've already got this accomplished. For future references, when you start working on rows, don't do them just one length because it doesn't look natural. It really and truly doesn't. I'm gonna pick up the hair that's already braided and show you. See, that's a natural look. I mean, if they're all one length, when you pull them back or do what have you, it's not gonna look right. Especially when you wear them down, like just on straight braid line. No, that's not cute at all, I promise. And I guess for another few days, this will conclude this video.